How's it going, guys? I'm Oz and welcome to Oz Vlogs. It's been a long time since I've done one of these and I'm so glad to see you all. I must say this last week coming back to YouTube has been absolutely fantastic. So I think it's a good time to have a chat to you about a few things and see where we're heading in the future and why I've been gone. So a number of months ago, a long time ago, I uploaded a clip onto YouTube going on about what I was dealing with in my life and my old work. Because I got a new job, I'll talk about that in a moment. Saw it and I got into a lot of trouble. I am now working at an ophthalmology company. So what that means is that I am in charge of booking, well, not in charge, but I book patients in for surgeries and organised their admission paperwork for hospitals and things like this. And so that's just the beginning. I'll also be doing tech work, which means I'll be doing pre-testing, which means I'll be doing testing on people's eyes with certain machines, like taking photos of the back of their eyes and other complicated bits and pieces to help my doctors diagnose them. And it's a Monday to Friday job, which means I have weekends off, so you might start seeing some more live streams now. Yay! So it's really good. I'm sorry there hasn't been anything uploaded for the last couple of days because for some reason my Sony Vegas isn't working anymore. So I've been trying to render part 2 of Horizon Zero Dawn. Thank you so much for all the feedback on that, by the way. So it gets to 99% rendered, so where all the files and everything compressed to make one nice file to upload onto YouTube, and it just freezes on that point, which is really, really frustrating. So I've tried to render it like 5 or 6 times now, which takes about 2.5 hours to render. I don't know why it's so slow, but it is. So normally I just leave my computer on overnight to render and things like that, and I wake up in the morning and it's still rendering like 8 hours later, and when it's stuck on 99%. So what I've done now is just rendered the clip into like 10-minute slots, and then I'm going to put all of those into another file on Sony Vegas, and hopefully it will render all of that together. So rather than just doing the whole clip at once, because I've rendered part 3 is ready to go. That worked out just fine for some reason, so I don't know why. It just must have been that particular template that was buggy or something, so I'm hoping this will work. The Walking Dead is coming. I want to finish Bioshock Stick of Truth, and I want to play another game before another game comes out. So which gets me on to my next subject, guys. I am going to start becoming a lot more social on my social media, so please look in the description below. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that sort of good stuff. I'm even on Tumblr. The other thing that we need to have a serious discussion about is, and what I've been made aware of from some of our loyal subjects that follow my Discord channel, so please go on Discord because I'm going to be on there more often. Link in the description, and you can get it on your phone as well. That is, YouTube's changed. The game has changed, guys. It's really not what it used to be, and the style of what I do with YouTubing isn't as popular as what it was before, and that's fine. I can accept that. I think it's nice that we have this little niche group and stuff like that, but in saying that, circumstances happened, and now YouTube and the way that they're monetizing, so the way that I make money on my clips and stuff, has changed dramatically, and I was wondering what the hell is going on, because even though I'm not supposed to talk about my pay, on average I'd probably get about $25-$30 a month from YouTube, and this month I'm averaging around $5 so far. So I don't know if you guys are getting ads. If you are getting ads, well, I'm not getting paid for it. So we are going to have to do what many YouTubers have done and shift towards Patreon, which is the part where I am disappointed in saying is I need your help. I can't rely on Mark all the time to buy me games. I feel fucking guilty because he and Lucy and Jack and Chantel, and I'm sorry, there's so Magic, and there's so many other people. There's about 10 of you guys all together that have constantly supporting me, and I feel really bad about that. Basically what Patreon is going to be about is paying off my credit card debt, which is just over $7,000 because of this whole thing, because I kept buying games on my credit card, my consoles, my hardware, and in all of the excitement I just was irresponsible, to say the least. I stretched out of my means, and I've got myself into this debt that I can't afford to pay off, and I need your help. So I've set up a Patreon page which has real pledges and stuff that you can do. So I've kind of done the naming of it all as a sort of like a kingdom themed thing, where we have our almighty lemon, His Majesty, who is just over here having a little snoozle. So if you see him, there he is. Hey, say hello to your worshippers. Yeah, anyway, so this whole thing is all themed around our almighty lemon. So if you guys weren't aware, we are the Lemonati. It was something that was voted on Twitch as our name. We are the Lemonati. So, so on the Patreon page, it starts at $1 donations per month, and you will get access to feeds that I will only post on there. So I'll be using that a lot more often as our social networking, and I think you can follow on there. So there'll be generalized posts when I'll be uploading stuff, as well as I will still be using Facebook and Tumblr and all that sort of thing, because I am well aware that not all of you can follow me everywhere. It's just impossible. So yeah, but this is for the Patreon thing. So if you donate $1 a month, you'll be known as a Lemonati steward. So I had it on there originally as pleb, but I thought people might feel offended by that, so I've had to look up some titles. The second one is the Lemonati Squire, and so all of these have got really cool pictures of lemon on there as well. So with that one, you'll get the same entitlements as the steward, but I'm reading it over here, sorry guys, on my other monitor. But also you will receive pictures every so often of embarrassing photos of him, like taking a dump and stupid shit that he does. It's really quite funny. I've got millions of photos I'm waiting to share with you guys, so you get that. As obviously his almighty thank you. The next one is the Lemonati Night, which is when you donate $20 a month. That's where you get all of the above, and each month we'll be doing a vlog of where the channel is heading, what we've done in the previous month, and so you'll get a special mention in that. So you'll have your username, and I'll say your username and thank you personally, and hopefully if Lemon's in a good mood, he'll meow at you as well. So yeah, you are cute. So yeah. The next one is the Lemonati Grand Master, which apparently is the leader of the knights or something in the Royal Kingdom. This can all be changed. This is all just a starting off, so let me know what you guys think. I don't want anyone to feel offended by it, that, you know, if you're a steward, you feel like you haven't done enough and stuff, so please live within your means. If it's something that I have learnt in my life that I haven't done very well, which is living within my means, don't feel like you're obligated to go to those higher tiers, because like I couldn't do that, so I don't expect any of you to. There's just some really funky people out there that just, I don't know, are able to do this, so that's why it's there, okay? So please don't feel obligated. So this is the Lemonati Grandmaster, so you get all of the above again. Plus you'll be joining us on our Discord, so I'll have a private Discord channel for you know, Grandmaster and up members, where we talk about what games we're going to be playing, where the channel's going, anything that needs to be raised, all that sort of thing, and you know, just us discussing the channel and where we're heading and stuff like that. So it really is the behind the scenes. I'll probably talk about statistics, all that sort of thing, and where we need to go. And then there's another one, which is the Lemonati Regent. So apparently the Regent back in the day, so he's the king, and the Regent is whoever takes over when the king is away, apparently. So I thought that was a pretty cool one. So that is where you get all of the above again, plus you'll have a personalised Skype call with me, and that is a big deal because I fucking hate using Skype. It's sort of like a last resort thing. There's only one person I use Skype with, and he knows who he is. So yeah, keep in mind guys that this here doesn't mean that if you don't donate $100, if you don't donate $50, it doesn't mean that you'll never get those privileges, because if you go into my Discord and stuff like that, you'll probably notice in the part 1 of the Horizon video how I sort of know a lot of people's names by their first name. Like, they have a username, but I know them as something else, like Glubfrost for example. Her name's Chloe. And the reason why I know that is because they're active on my Facebook, they're active on my Twitter, or Discord in particular and stuff, or they've sent me mail. Ozmailbag, link in the description below. Please send me mail, because I've just spent $130 reopening my PO box again, so make sure you send me mail. But there are people that won't be donating that kind of money per month, but will still be involved in those private calls and stuff like that. And that's because one, they haven't hounded me and asked me for these sorts of things. They've just been really involved with the community for a fair while, and they've been there even when I've been quiet, and they comment on every one of my clips. So it's really important that you comment on all of my clips, guys. One, it shows engagement on YouTube, which is a good thing. But 2, it helps me to know that you're still there, because I don't get to know you unless I physically see you there. So the likes are great and the shares are great, keep up with that, but I need to physically see that you're there one way or another. One way or no, that's the One Direction song, isn't it? The Walking Dead is coming. Funny story about that, actually. I'll mention it now. Is that I played episode 1 of The Walking Dead, and I've done one episode in episode 2, and then when I started recording part 2 of episode 2, as soon as I started recording, everything just froze. My computer just went boom. It just froze. And so I restarted, and I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll just get back into it, play, part 2 up until the part I got up to, and then start recording again. That's fine. Turns out that I don't know why, but none of my saves saved. So I had to play through all of episode 1 exactly the way I did before, as well as that first little bit in episode 2. So not only have I had that, but the rendering issues, it's like, welcome back to YouTube Oz. It's so typical. So yes, hashtag Oz problems. It just seems to always happen to me. So yeah, knowing that you're there, guys, and commenting and staying active with me will encourage me to be active with you guys. This is starting to sound a little bit sexual, but whatever. So it just helps me greatly. So like, favorite, and subscribe. Let me know what games you want me to play down below. Have a look at the links, at least follow me on all these pages and stay active. If you do become a Patreon, thank you so much. For the first few weeks I won't be doing too much, because I'm trying to get my head around everything, as well as a few other things that are happening behind the scenes. But yeah, hopefully I'll at least see you guys on Discord, and we can have a good old chat. Okay, you take care, and I'll see you again soon. And we'll pan in and see little Lemon, because he'll say goodbye as well. There he is. Goodbye, guys.